go out west, Broncos, Cowboys. Broncos, obviously, AFC team that whoops the crap out of the Cowboys. Broncos just had their way with the the Dallas Cowboys today. We saw Dallas come out early on, make some plays on the offensive side of the ball, but honestly, felt like Denver's defense did a pretty good job overall against one of the more explosive offenses in all of football. And, man, Denver's offense stayed hot from last week.
Yeah, and I think this is the problem with the formula the Dallas Cowboys have been living by, right? We're going to play okay defense against the bad teams. We're going to be terrible against the good teams. But Dak Prescott and that offense, they're going to be phenomenal.
Right.
We're going to outscore. Well, there's a problem when you run against a good defense. When you play against a Denver Broncos defense who specialize in getting after the passer, so now you're like, hey, we got to establish the run game. But then when your defense doesn't hold up, the game becomes one-dimensional, and now you're trying to play into Denver's hands. So I think we saw the Cowboys, we used to say this in New England, it catches up to you when it catches up to you, and their formula and their style of play, that doesn't match up well against Denver, and they showed that today.
I don't know if it's going to match up against any of the elite teams in
true.
football, right? Now, I thought they'd have more success on the offensive side of the ball than they did today.
Yeah.
I kind of went into the game going, nobody really stops Dallas, right? Like, if you told them to 27, you're like, that's a good day right there. But I was impressed with what Denver did today. And, of course, we know they got the corners on the outside that can cover man-to-man and be trusted there. But ultimately, it's back to the same old problems in Dallas. You just can't put the pressure on Dak Prescott and the two receivers and Javonte Williams week after week after week like you're saying. It's just not fair. The defense doesn't even show up, gets obliterated in the game today. Bo Nix has his way. We see the running game explode early on. R.J. Harvey, then it goes to J.K. Dobbins. We see so many completions with Bo Nix where you go, where is the defense? What's going on there? So I don't expect anything to get fixed from Dallas. That's where I laugh when they go, well, they might trade for a defensive player. You're not one defensive player away. You're like 5 defensive players away. So don't make that trade. And, yeah, this is what they are this year. They're going to have to try to win through the offense.
It goes back to when you're establishing a team and a culture, you build that through the offseason, through training camp. So we talked about it opening night in Philadelphia. Dallas consumed the headlines with all of the Micah Parsons stuff. So now, yes, they have good moments because their quarterback, and I get it, he doesn't get a ton of love from everybody.
Right.
He's that good.
Yeah, right.
That he can go out there and he can take over a game and dominate a game, but you can't do that week in, week out, and we've seen that. And now I think once you start getting this part of the season where these teams will start to separate, you're going to keep seeing who's going to keep building, who's going to get better and better. And it looks like Denver, you said it during Football Night in America, we haven't even seen Denver play their best offense yet.
Right.
And look what they did to a Dallas Cowboys team.
That's what it feels like. I'm interested to see if Denver can keep this hot hand going. 77 points in their last 5 quarters when you count, of course, the 4th quarter last week against the New York Giants. But I do expect it. The running game's been consistent all year long. I got faith in Sean Payton and Bo Nix that they'll continue to find the right formula for their passing game. I think Denver's for real, right? I mean, I think you do too. I'm not trying to make any grandiose
the AFC
statement
West is
there.
For real.
Right?
The Chiefs, the Chargers, and the Broncos, those are going to be
Definitely.
tough outs. Like it's going to be interesting how it all plays out down the stretch when you have, that's what's fun about football, when they change the schedule a little bit so we get those divisional games at the end that decide who wins the division.
At Plug and Play 16 says Sean Payton took the training wheels off of Knicks early, less screens, stayed consistent with the running game, more aggressive passing plays. Thought Sean was in his bag today. I would agree with that.
He listens to you a lot. Whenever I hear took the training wheels off, I was like, that's a Simms specialty.
Saying, for sure. No question. No question. And I do think they came out with an aggressive mindset. But also Plug and Play, I think you'd agree with this. It's easy to come out aggressive against Dallas because you just go, oh my gosh, there's so many plays to be had there. So you attack right away. J.K. Dobbins, big day. We saw R.J. Harvey once again show up. They need him. My big thing with Denver, and I'll continue to say it, is they need one more playmaker on the offensive side of the ball. We know Cortland Sutton's that guy, right? We know the run game's consistent, but successful, scary offenses have multiple guys that can make big plays at certain times. I don't know if I feel that way about Denver yet.
And they're tiptoeing there, right?
Right.
We got Mims, Franklin's been a big part.
Right, they have these moments.
You would love to see Evan Ingram take advantage of some more matchups, the type of tight end he is.
Exactly right.
But I agree with you. It's not a consistent of we know we can count on these groups of players to go out there and produce.
Yep. Yo, homies, it's time to watch some games. That's right. We're on to the NFL season here with Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
Hit subscribe to get our weekly picks, Sunday night recaps after every game, and much, much more.
Thanks for watching. Peace out, homies. Remember, subscribe. Peace out.